What's going on, guys? We're back again, hitting you with a little something different. This is A&M Anime. That's your guy, Alex. This is your guy, Mike. And today, we don't got no episode for y'all. We ain't going to anime. We ain't got no show for y'all. We just here to shoot shit, squabble a little bit, talk a little bullshit, let you know what we get into, what we like. So, top 5 Dead or Alive A&M Anime main characters.
Starts off
by the foot. And I'm coming in here hot. Drop that on here and let me start off by saying it's not in order.
Yeah.
No specific order.
Yes.
So
please.
I'm gonna tell y'all who I'm starting with as number one. This is not saying this is my number one dude.
Please let me push and focus that once again. This is not an order. This does not mean that there are top characters of all time. It's just the top 5 we doing. Okay, go.
Top 5 of my vibes. Somebody that, you know what? Funny enough, I started watching Bull. I've been watching Bull.
Word?
Yeah. My little cousin came over and I was watching him.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ash Ketchum.
Pidgeotto, I choose you.
Ketchum is my number one, the Pokemon guru, the god. I mean, according to Alex, he ain't never get kicked off his own show.
Never aged.
He ain't never get older.
That's not a positive.
Talking about Disney Channel characters don't get older.
No, they get older.
Talking about Pharrell don't get older.
Alright, yeah, that one he don't get older.
No, Ash Ketchum, bro. Ash been the same age since I was a pup. I used to think we was the same age. No.
We outgrew him.
Literally. No, it's not. No, Bulls.
Ash is Bull, man.
Forever young.
Hard worker. Nice goal.
Listen, man.
Personality pretty much stuck throughout.
You ever want to see a guy run through the forest, run through the grass nonstop? Go pick yourself up any Pokemon game right now.
And even though his name is Ketchum, he doesn't catch.
He don't catch shit.
He catch about 6 to be exact most seasons.
Man, you know the funniest thing about Ed? Now that we doing this right here, and I thought I'm thinking about the episodes I watched. You know the funniest thing about the show?
What?
Pikachu's borderline worthless.
What?
Bro, outside of matches, Pikachu's worthless.
That's all he need to be useful for.
No. Because I was recently watching the John, right? And like, if you a person that just played a game, you don't get this from the show. But like, when they bump into random Pokemon and shit like that, like in the game, you bump into a random Pokemon, you fighting. You fighting or you running. But in the TV show, like they be having these situations with random Pokemon, and Pikachu be showing himself to be worthless. Like a Pokemon will run down on them, and Pikachu won't do shit but stare. It's like she can't bust a move unless Ash give her a command.
Yeah, it's his partner. You can't mention Ash without Pika.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sitting there and watching the John, and Pikachu's watching this Pokemon still they backpipe. Bro, do you really need a command? Like, do you really need a command, bro? It's like,
so basically what you're saying is Ash is a terrible trainer.
Like, bro, do I need to take the dodge? What did Riley say in the Boondocks? If I see piss, I'm gonna move.
She saw piss. She stayed in the way.
Straight like that, bro. That's how I'm coming on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some things is like, bro. So he run next to you the whole time. Like, I can see it was a situation where you bust him out the ball. Cool, I gotta tell you to do stuff. Yo, you right here all day, like.
Yeah, he did.
You know if somebody, you know I need that backpack. If somebody's stealing that joint, zap them, tackle them.
He gets through as much as the protagonist as Ash is, pretty much.
It's crazy, bro.
The whole thing, but yeah, it's pretty much solid kid throughout the show.
No, he's sturdy dude, man. He's sturdy dude. Rock out.
He up there.
He's a stable, definitely Hall of Famer. He definitely brought us through many years, man. Through many games, through You know what I'm saying? Like, that's bull right there. That's bull right there.
Just catch him, man.
To this day, he ain't ever catch them all. I don't think he ever catch half of them all. I don't think he catch any percentage of them. Like, honestly, I would think that Professor Oak is like disappointed in this nigga at this point. Like,
he's like dogging this man while still putting him in your top. But I was ass catching.
I love bull. It's funny. I just want to fuck with him, crack on him because it's like, damn, he bull, but like,
I'm gonna come at y'all with the goodness.
He the most irrelevant character ever.
Yeah, it's Pokemon, multi-billion-dollar franchise, of course.
Multi-billion-dollar franchise, irrelevant.
Hall of Flamer. Listen, man, my number
Hall of Flamer?
Fame. Listen, man.
Somebody get this jigaboo straight up.
Don't judge me. Don't judge my life. Listen, my top. He's not my number one. I'm gonna keep ushering that in.
But he coming out to get hot with this player.
Yeah. Come on, man. Senku, you shit got me.
How do you know what day it is? You got some kind of calendar or what?
I figured it out by counting. It was the logical thing to do.
Dr. Stone. Y'all already know what it is. The genius.
The genius.
Big Bang Theory.
The man.
Sheldon.
The myth.
Alright.
The legend.
He's not as bad as Sheldon.
No, hopefully not. Because Sheldon is
no. He actually...
He's an asshole genius.
Yeah. Well...
You mean an asshole too?
No, he's not an asshole. I can't even say no. He cares about people. He actually has emotions. He's just a genius. He's just worried about science.
Sheldon damn near robot.
What can you say about Senku? Pretty much stands out.
What can you say? Senku. How you spell it?
S-E-N.
Okay, it's an E. Never mind.
What you thinking?
I've been watching this. I was watching this anime. That's kind of like the Seinfeld of anime, and it's called Sankai. I think it's like Sankik. Boy got pink hair. Yeah, like if you know, you know. I'll send it to you. It's literally, and I say it's like the Seinfeld of anime because it's literally dudes day to day. Like it's a show about nothing.
All right, send it to me. I'm gonna check it out.
I've only watched the dub version of it, so I've been watching it on Netflix.
You know we picked dub if we can. Don't kill us, please.
I was watching it on Netflix, and I think like season 3 came around, and they started speaking in Japanese, and I was like, damn, because I don't want to read it because they're not talking about nothing. Like,
you know how they go.
Like literally, they're not talking about nothing. Like this dude will be walking to school and just talking to himself in his head.
Alright, you gotta send it to me. I want to take it out. But Senku is pretty much not your normal protagonist. He's not an idiot. He's not a goof. The show is based around science, so he's pretty much rebuilding civilization through science alone. He pretty much, because the situation that happens is they're turned into stone. Mm-hmm. Which is
how did that happen? Is that like apocalypse or something?
That's what I'm saying. That's the premise. So it's sci-fi essentially, but he's saying everything can be explained through science. So he's going to bring back civilization versus this sci-fi situation with science. Everything can be proven. So his goal as a character is pretty much to bring back the world from scratch. And I mean, you can't beat that. That's pretty much. There's not a lot of science anime out there, or any at all that I can think of, honestly. Mm-hmm. So Senku was like a breath of fresh air, being as smart he is. Alright. Listen, man. That was my first.
I gotta get into this Dr. Stone wave.
Definitely, because season 2 is in January, and we will be covering that.
I definitely got hot in this Dr. Stone.
Catch up. Alright, man. You want to get into your number 2?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with somebody that actually had on my list. I just had enough moment. I wanted to switch up again.
This man swapping. I don't know his list at all.
But this time I'm gonna go with you know, my man like Yagami, Death Note. Got that John, you know what I mean? Like Yagami, Franz the Death Note, you know what I mean? He rock out with a Shimigami, and he actually started doing
and like all
he started doing God's work.
Like all the men before him, his downfall was a woman.
Was a female, man. Can't live with them. Can't Can live with him. Can't live without him. Gotta love him. But, you know.
Talks in his mouth.
This is... I'm not gonna hold you. He's in my top 5 just because it's the first time I saw the character like him.
I guess design. Nice and simple. Pretty much just in regular clothes the entire time.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that.
Regular, they make him a regular dude, but like he is
far from regular.
He's a psychopath.
Yes.
And
put it lightly.
Yeah, no. He's a psychopath. He's crazy.
It's funny that the main character for this one isn't the hero.
You're absolutely correct. He isn't the hero. Even though sometimes in the anime his character is portrayed to be like a hero by the masses or the media when they're liking him, but he isn't necessarily a hero. He's actually he isn't necessarily a villain, but he's definitely the protagonist.
What do they call it? I forget what they call it.
This is one of them Jones where it'd be like the villain. The actual villain.
It's like a term for it, but I forget. It's not antagonist, it's something else. But yeah, at first when he first gets the Death Note, it's played off like he's like the good guy. The good guy, because
he's killing killers.
Bad guys.
He's killing bad guys.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy with it.
Yeah, he gets overwhelmed with power and it goes left.
And that's actually a good follow up from Senku, because this is another pretty smart character.
And that's really where all my the reason why he's in my top 5 come in the thought process, the thinking, the way he combats going against L and going against N, and then we don't gotta mention that. Yeah, we don't gotta mention N, but just to give him a little something. But no, he's definitely a guy. He's a guy. Like, I mean, watching this anime and seeing him, like, I'm not gonna hold you. This gave me heavy Law and Order vibes, and I was
that was like one of your first, right?
It was up there. It was definitely up there. One of my first few where like the first few joints that really got me engaged and sucked in. Like, of course, I mean, people we've seen many animes, but like in my adult years, that was one of the joints that got me. Like,
definitely was a classic.
Oh shit, this is jump.
Not the movie.
This the bull. And then I was like, oh snap, this is bull.
Light is good.
What
Man.
She he got her wrapped around the finger and then start.
You thought he had her wrapped around the finger.
Yeah, but he did have one wrapped around his finger for a while.
Okay, fair enough.
Things are happening. More females could get involved.
I do like the portrayal of like the downward spiral of being a hero to being a villain. Like at one point in the anime, they got him like laughing like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
So he's like losing it as the story goes on. So
he goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until you can't deny that he's the bad guy.
Right. Like as it goes, you kind of like, okay, it's justified. It's justified.
Yeah, because in the beginning, it's like, all right, he's trying to cover his ass because he's doing this good act, but of course, like, the media ain't messing with it,
right? Because
they want to go through their justice system, whatever, the government justice system, and it's like, oh, but he's doing the good thing. It's like doing a bad thing for a good cause,
right?
And then as you get deeper and deeper into it, it's like, is he doing a bad thing for a good cause? Is there a good cause? Is he just doing bad things?
Right. That's pretty much where it goes. That's the thought process.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's not who we thought. Oh, he's that's how it start going.
That's pretty much how you feel like at the end of it. Like, oh, like you went completely left, buddy.
Completely left. I don't know if that's the definition of all good things must come to an end, or a good girl going bad or whatever. But
definitely girl going bad.
That was definitely
good girl going bad.
That was definitely so he definitely in my top 5. He's definitely a character to remember.
All right, nice.
Like me.
I like it. All right, number 2 for me, definitely Hinata Shoujo. Come on.
Only roll my eyes because you know I'm a Kageyama fan.
He a Kageyama fan.
I ain't put Kageyama in my top 5 on this. No, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that would count. They're like dual.
Yeah, but I ain't put him in. I ain't put him in.
Come on, man. Do I even gotta explain it? I'm 5'2". He's 5'3". They tell him he's not supposed to play
Are
a
you
sport.
adding him in here because y'all the same height?
Listen, man,
Or
it's part of
because
it.
he's a-
Connection.
So,
You know what I'm saying? They tried to tell me I couldn't play basketball.
So,
It wasn't because of my height. It was because I was trash. But
Bro.
still, I'm gonna use the height.
bro, I swear all of these dudes that short. Like
No.
all these animes you watch, all these
Never.
dudes short.
Yeah, never
They
make a
all
point.
look short. They all look tall.
They're making a point to keep mentioning it over and over and over again.
They all look tall. I swear all these dudes under 5'7".
Listen, man. No, you'd be surprised.
All these anime dudes under 5'7", bro.
The One Piece heights be outrageous.
Bro, how tall is Sanji?
I don't know, their heights all ripped.
Sanji look like he a giant. That nigga's probably 5'7".
Yeah,
Man.
you think he a giant, wait till you get the... Yeah, see. Alright, Hinata Shoyo, Karasuno's Decoy.
Just long legs. Long legs make him look more tall.
Oh, Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when the anime, yeah. But Karasuno's Decoy, outgoing, energetic, love it. Hard worker, love it. He pretty much
The hardest worker.
think so. You give him that on the team? Well, yeah, he has to be.
Bro, he was practicing by himself for years. For years,
Had
bro.
to practice.
Bro,
with
dude was learning other sports just so they can help him.
exactly tennis, basketball,
Bro,
soccer. Also, his
come
friends
on,
would just
bro.
pass him the ball. Like not even play with him, just pass him the ball.
Just pass the ball.
So he gets to Karasuno and
Made his own team.
own team, and he finally gets to play the game. And I think it's interesting. Like as the seasons go on, we see him like grow a lot. So now at the point where we're in season 4, and he's starting to realize like, dang, I can't just keep jumping. I can't just keep relying on Kageyama. So he's learning how to do defense. He's learning how to read the ball.
He
Well,
can't,
just
keep,
like the
he
goat.
can't keep riding on the goat's coattail.
Exactly. Like
You got a gift, my friend.
he got me. He got me. He got me there. Yo. Alright, I'll allow it. But yeah, man, it's just a growth.
You saw it.
It's just a growth. Like, normally a lot of shows, the MCs kind of stay the same. Like, and even if they have, like, a moment, a character moment, they'll react to it, but then the next episode go right back to how they were. So, yeah, show the cut.
I was gonna say, I looked a little too naked just now.
So he
I see the
he's
shadow
like
on my
going through
face.
emotions. Like he has moments where he gets knocked down, and it actually helps push his character or push his skills. So
I can agree. The one thing that I do like very much enjoy about Hinata is that we are in season 4. It's over. Not that it's over, but we know that the anime is not going past season 4. That being said, even the show, like, it's not going past season 4. It's done in season 4, right?
no,
But this was the last season.
no, they gotta finish the tournament out, and then we got more after that.
So what the fuck was everybody crying about?
I have no idea. Sure, they wouldn't talk about the manga.
Maybe it was the manga.
Yeah, the manga ended.
Fuck you, manga readers. The book is over.
Yeah, the
You
book.
thought niggas was gonna keep writing books?
Yes. I'm doing 30. We need you.
What?
Come
But-
back for Date.
But it's season 4. We're 4 seasons in. They're at the height of their careers, and at this point in the game, we was watching a different anime, let's say superhero anime, with powers or something like that. Season 4, we at the championship. Our MC would be like a complete dude, complete character.
Yes.
Season 4, season 4, we at the championship,
Season
and
4
my-
into season 1.
my man is still like he's still a building block.
Like Hinata, even with his crazy jump power and speed, I wouldn't even say he's top 5 on the team.
No, he's not. It's only
No, right?
If it's five, no, it's 5 people on the court. He's the fifth person on the court.
Six people on the court, so he last.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
He's not
above Autumn. Yeah.
The only time he's not the last best person on the court is when Yamaguchi's on the court.
Let's go. Yamaguchi kept him straight. Like,
You know what I'm saying? That's strictly off the fact that everybody else on the court actually knows the game better than Hinata. Like, they know the fundamentals of the game.
He never got to play officially, so
yeah. So he's still learning out. He's still figuring out how to read the game. I'm sorry, guys. And everybody else, they've been loving actually playing on teams for so long that they know how to read and all that. It's just if they can't get it done against a team, it's strictly because they're outmatched.
Right.
He's just not getting if he's not getting it done against a team, it's not always because he's outmatched. It's just sometimes because his volleyball IQ isn't as good as everyone else.
Right. But I like that we're seeing him get better. At a nice pace. Like, it's not at a crazy joint. Like,
listen,
he already
if it's as much more to come and like to put out into animes from the manga,
then you could get like 2 more seasons.
I would believe. I would say that it was definitely a great, an amazing build up from him. And as like by the time we get to the end, like and I feel like even in the end he won't even be a full player. Like he won't even be a complete all around like volleyball player.
Okay.
Like it'll still be shit for Kageyama to drag him down about like to tighten up on. So it's like if it was to go past into next year, John, like
school year.
We would still be able to see like steady growth in our main character.
Yeah,
and that's what's beautiful because like in some of these zones, I feel like it gets to a point where it's like
you too strong.
He too strong. Like even when they lose against somebody, it's like they ain't really learning nothing to come back and win.
Right? Because sometimes with main characters, it'd be like they grow so quick. It's like, all right, where do we go from here? Since we talk about main characters. Saitama from One Punch Man. Like when it's like a goofy situation like that where you're just ridiculously strong, but like it's like
it's funny.
It's not a serious. Yeah, it's not a serious.
Like he don't care that he's that strong.
Exactly. Like he's mad about it.
You know what I'm saying?
He wants
to fight. But that's the thing. And Baki, it's not the situation. So what I will compare it to, since you brought up One Punch Man and the idea of being that strong, I will bring up the Kangen matches.
Okay.
Because it's a fighting joint just like that, and it has the same type of spirit and energy. But even in the Kangen matches, it's like. You see battle for battle,
right.
And this person is winning, but it's like, as you see the other people, like, you see the faults, the weaknesses, you see this dude, like, you see the other styles, you see people having real strenuous battles,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And
because even with Jiu-Jitsu we just started, he's eating the fingers of the strongest demon. So we was talking about that in the review where it was like, all right, how do they scale that now since they're already explaining that this guy's the top. But he got 20 fingers to eat, and clearly Yuji himself has a lot to learn. So he's clearly not at the top. Like since they already kicked Sukuna butt at this point.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like, you gotta balance it out.
You gotta balance it. And I love that they did that because even before dudes ate the fingers, he was strong as shit as an individual.
Yeah.
As a person, he's already strong as hell.
Yeah, honorable mention to him. We not far enough for him to like be on a list.
Listen, I was gonna put him on the list, but if y'all watch our podcast, y'all know I don't read the manga, so I'm not hip on him. And we only two episodes into this season, so listen. If we was 2 episodes into the second season, no, homie would definitely have it. He would have the title.
His first episode was strong. Like he gave off a strong impression.
Yeah.
He didn't give off like he was too serious. He didn't come off too goofy. So yeah, I like him. I like Yuji.
He not bitching.
Yeah.
Like he had his one little like bitchy moment, episode 1. Not even bitchy for real, but when he was outside the gate on some like, if I'm not scared, why am I nervous?
It was more so like, what am I doing here? Still at this gate.
Self reflection type moment, more than being a nut.
Grandpa just died prior, like literally like a couple minutes ago. So it was like
literally left the hospital to come to this situation.
Exactly. So can't blame him for that. But yeah, that was Hinata Shoyo. That was my number 2.
All right, Trey Ball. This is how I'm coming.
Talk to him.
And damn, I don't even want to say homie because I can't even really remember the anime that much. But I know he was due for me. Yeah, but I ain't. I'm gonna scratch him right now.
All right, honorable mention because it's been a while since we watched.
Definitely been a while.
But Edward was going to be one of his.
Yes, the Edward was definitely going to be one of mine.
Which I mean, nobody can fight you back when that's Edward.
So but this is where I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go with one from the Hall. A Silent Voice, the movie. Even though I'm not sure if it's just an anime and not a movie, but. Who knows? But the main character and the Silent Voice was definitely
Shoyo.
Shoyo is definitely a name. Like it's
a name you'll want to find a lot.
Yeah, it's been popping up. I enjoyed the anime thoroughly.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the whole anime, but I kind of he's up there with me because I relate with him on a few things.
He was a bully. Dang, bro, no.
Never was. He wasn't really being present in a lot of his situations. Like a lot of the times, like when he would walk through and like his idea of not paying attention where all the X's was on everybody's faces or whatnot. Like that's not paying attention, but that's also like a form of just not being present. And like he was in his own world, in his own situation. He's consumed with his own stuff. He didn't want to pay attention or even give anybody the satisfaction of looking them in their face and them.
Right.
I can feel I relate to it, so I relate to a lot of situations in the anime. I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody told me I was a bully before, even though I know I didn't bully them. But being bullied is perception.
Yeah, for sure.
It's perception. I can't tell you that what I'm saying to you not hurting your feelings.
You're not hurting your feelings, basically. So, and that's pretty much what he kind of
did tell me that before. So yeah, I mean seeing that,
yeah,
and seeing the I'm pointing right there because he got a picture on the wall.
Poster right there. So
like seeing that anime really made me think because it was like, as kids, you don't notice a lot of things. Granted, I will like bullying the girl to death. Is that taking it too far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like even as a child and when I wouldn't say played because it was acceptable to call people retarded when we were kids.
Yeah, now no.
But you would never call a kid who's actually suffering from that illness.
Right.
You would never call them that.
Right.
So it's like you would never even pick on them kids or whatever. Like for the most part, you would want to like. Our way, I don't want to say a way of bullying them, but like isolation was the way that was our way of bullying them because like you just didn't want to play with them, you didn't want to be around them. Like so, like actually bullying someone that was like, yo, you can't.
And that was.
I remember kids having little hearing aids on them when we was in elementary school, and that like it wasn't nobody to. It wasn't weirdos for me to go bully them and nothing like that. Like they were still regular people.
And that would show you a problem as a kid. Like he was doing both.
Yeah,
like, he was isolating Shoko. And he was bullying her, like he was pushing her down. He was taking her earpieces.
It was weird, like it was crazy. But
and then he got a taste of his own medicine.
To see all the other kids like indulge in it, and then kind of like make him feel crazy about it, and then like his effort to change it and make it better was like
literally.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Sign language.
Yeah, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like it was showing like how a person can change and grow up and. I really enjoyed it. It was a good joint. Okay. I mean, like I said, I connected with the main character on a few tips, but it was a good like. I'm not gonna hold you, and I didn't put the other one on there, but I think you got it on your list.
That's why I'm gonna go with him next.
Yeah, but them two, like, cause I watched them two around the same time. Yeah, that good, sturdy guys.
I'm gonna go with my number 3. I'm going straight to Kosei
僕
Ari.
に残したものを引っ張り出せ
Your Lie in April.
Yeah, my God, man.
Listen,
These little deep animes, man. They
That was a
cool.
perfect. I'm glad you went with him because I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just swap and go to Kosei now because that's pretty much somebody that kind of had the same type of fate to where he's pretty much just distancing himself from everybody. Like he pretty much in class, he's listening to music. He's writing his own music now. He had a situation where he was basically a piano prodigy.
Yeah.
His mom literally beat him into learning the piano. So, with that trauma in her, she dies eventually. And he felt so bad about that because prior to that, he kind of pushed her away. Mm-hmm. And you know how that could go with a family member if you didn't talk to him or y'all had a falling out, y'all never pieced it up and now they're gone. So that pretty much put him through like a mental state to where he couldn't hear his own music. And that's kind of like the situation that Shoyo was in. Like, he couldn't see anybody as like a friend because of what happened with Shoko.
Right.
So now you got Kosei over here who can't hear his love. He still loves the piano, which they keep hearing home throughout the show. He just can't hear it. Mm-hmm. So in come Kaori, who...
Yes, this fireball of a girl.
Yes, pretty much energetic ball of energy. Mm-hmm. Who loves playing the violin and pretty much sparks his eyes. Like, she literally, he falls in love with her. He has love interest in his best friend who he doesn't really kind of notice until she kind of confesses to him. But he's worried about Kaori. So
you're right.
Yeah, I forget her name. It's been a while since I watched Your Lie.
What, his friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like this whole little love square. It's not even a triangle.
It is.
It's like
is
his
because the best friend is dating the shorty. He crushing on.
Lied. Mm-hmm. That's the whole basis of the show. She lied. It was one lie. It's called Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April, because her whole situation, the crazy gig, because she was dating homie, but her whole intentions was to get to
Kosei.
Yes.
So she pretty much just always wanted to meet him because, like I say, he's a piano
funny.
Player.
You know what's so crazy about Your Lie in April? Like, oh my gosh, these last two, and the one I chose and the one you chose, like,
it's
I think about myself. I think about myself so much, like, because I definitely be suffering from, like, I don't know if it's suffering, but like, I definitely be on this, like, being anti-social binge or whatever. Like, I be on that sometimes.
Yeah, we both do that,
and they do that in both his animes. But like, one thing that had me laughing that's like so funny was the fact that she would call him friend A all the time, and it was like. It's so weird to never call dude by his name, but I dig it. And it got to a point. Did get to a point in time where she eventually did call him by his name, but like, I dig that because the thing is, she knew that she was messed up. She knew that she suffered from an illness, and even though her whole intention was to get close to him, to play with him or whatever. Yeah. It was like she knew how to not get close to him because she knew she had to die at some point. Mm-hmm. So, in that thought process, after you watch the whole, I don't know, me personally, after watching the whole thing, I was like, damn, is that why she did that? Like, she liked him from the rip.
Yeah, from the rip.
Dated his friend and always purposely called him friend A. Mm-hmm. It was, bro... For a whole point in time, she wasn't even with her boyfriend. She was with him.
She was with Kosei.
And still continued. That was her, like, basically like her best friend. She still continued to not, like, call him his name. Call him friend A.
It's messed up in a way because, like, she even says it in the closing letter in the last episode of the season where she basically says, I'm sorry I came into your life and kind of messed you up a little bit. Because that's what she did. Like, she tried her best. Like you can say, like you said, she called him friend A. Tried her best to like keep a distance but still be close to him. So that's already messing him up because at this point he's already in love. So now you got this situation where he's dealing with her dying at like the last couple episodes, and they have their final performance, and he pretty much he has his final performance, but they have like a spiritual type performance in his head. Yeah, because she passed away and he feels it.
But bro.
Now I want to watch the show again. But
I am, bro, because it's so crazy. Like,
yeah.
I witnessed people like do. I witnessed myself do something like that, like something similar to this, like dealing with somebody, but I'm not gonna say knowing that I'm coming into their life to fuck their life up, but like knowing I'm not coming with bad intentions, but knowing I'm coming in like I don't.
It ain't the purest.
I don't really want nothing.
Right.
I want this, and it's like I know you're okay with giving me that, but I know it's gonna make you want to go further or something, and I ain't with that. Yeah. So because I ain't with that, I'm gonna be a particular type of asshole and call you friend A. Knowing that you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing that you like me, I'm gonna call you sis.
And I like this girl you are.
I'm gonna call you sis, knowing that you like me. Or some shit like that. And it's like, oh, that's so corny because honestly, from the rip, he was fucking with her, and when he saw her on top of the playground, playing music, and
that pretty much.
If she would have kept it 1,000 with him, I honestly would feel like he would still.
You think it's still his love for music would have came back right there,
bro? Because it wasn't even. It was about her aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he ain't really want to deal with her. He dated her friend. He didn't really want to deal with her, but she was so aggressive on it.
That's what he needed, though.
And that's exactly what he needed. But she didn't have to bust that lie. She ain't had to bust that lie, but it was all in this facade of protection, like what she thought was protection. Like, all right, so protect your feelings.
And it wasn't even. It was, when he says protection. If you haven't seen the show, obviously spoilers. If you haven't seen the show, when he say protection, he mean of Kosei, because she literally everything she did was.
She knows she gonna die.
Yeah,
so there's no protecting her. She already knows what's up. She has a specific agenda, but because she knows she's gonna die, she's trying to protect his feelings for that moment. So I'm not going to get too close to you. I'm not going to call you by your name and make you feel like we real cool, even though we are real cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we are real cool. You're coming back because of me. Like, we are that. We are what you think we are, but I won't tell you it is what you think it is.
Exactly. All because you know, like, it can't last.
It can't last. All because I know I can't let you go. I can't let you get from point A to point B because I'm not going to make it to point B.
Exactly. And that's pretty much the basis of like his character at the end is where he's taking it now. His love for music is pretty much her.
It's her.
So now he plays for her.
Oh man, so deep.
That was Kosei Ari, my man. You're lying, April.
Jesus Christ.
You can't be doing Shoyo and freaking Kosei back to back like that.
Shoyo.
I call him Shoko. That's because it's the girl.
Yeah.
Alright, man. What's your 4? Get us out of here.
Damn. Volleyball. Number 4. Big 4 times. We gonna go homie from Sword Art Online.
Kirito.
もっと早く
I ain't backing you up here. You
don't gotta back me on this one. I'm not gonna hold you. Another one that I watched long ago on the
he
for my Alchemist tip.
Character type you don't like. Mr. Sean got it. Don't freaking lose. He only lost once.
I'm gonna let that slide in this one, and this is why. In the first one, which is the one that really got me captured, I didn't expect him to lose. Why?
Oh, he couldn't
because losing means dying.
Yeah,
that's my main character. Yeah. Can't have him lose. You know what I'm saying? And the second one, which was the gunslinger one.
No.
Second one wasn't gunslinger?
Second one was
Fairyland.
Yeah. I'll combine that with the first for you since he
Because then they just switched games.
Yeah, they switched games and he had to go get Asuna, so clearly he wasn't going to lose then either.
Yeah.
But the Gunjong, where he pretty much all his stuff transferred over so he can be this OP. No.
And the Gunjong,
no.
I feel like he could have took an L. Just his L didn't have to suffice to him dying because you know.
Yeah, they don't die in that game.
No, but remember.
The Death Gun guy.
The Death Gun guy was killing people in real life, so he could have checked. He could have took an L, and just not die in real life. He could have took an L.
He took in the Gun Zone was like a mental one, where he was scared of bull because he was from laughing, coughing from the first.
From the first one.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like anything like I lost to you first. Kirito don't lose. He lost to the dude in season 1 that made the game. He made the game.
But listen,
he was cheating.
But listen. Now, and I chose him.
Mm-hmm.
My battle and this pick was between him and Tokyo Ghoul. My guy Ken.
Oh,
Ken Kanami.
I ain't go watch.
No. And the reason why I didn't go Ken Kanami
the third season
because it's really because of the third season. This is what it is.
Dude, I didn't get that bad. Bro?
I didn't like neither one of their third seasons.
Okay.
But as far as characters goes, I didn't like Ken Kanami's character more than I didn't like
Kirito.
Yeah, his character. You ask anybody about Tokyo Ghoul, they're not going to tell you they don't like the season 3 as in what they went. They don't. Most people don't like
Ken.
The switch up in the character profile.
That kind of remind me of this situation. I would have put him on my list, but I get killed. So it's this anime called Guilty Crown.
No more giving the students the ruler they want. I'll give them the one they deserve.
Okay.
And the main character, Shu Oma, he pretty much like what you're describing in season 1, timid, just getting used to this new power he just got.
Mm-hmm.
And then season 2 come around, this girl that liked him and he liked her back, she dies. And he pretty much just turns to a whole different person, turns to an asshole, treating everybody like shit, using them for whatever he can, and the plot just go all downhill from there. So that kind of just sounds familiar. I like Guilty Crown, but I understand why. I get you for it all the time.
It's just
You know, like when your MC like radically changes
so much, bro. His look changing everything. That's the whole thing. It's like
same with Shu. Look change, whole attitude change. Entire vibe was off.
Bro, it was a different personality on that dude, bro. It was like,
yeah, Kirito through everything that happened is still Kirito. Like he still likes video games even after being trapped in one.
Yeah,
like,
all of that, and it's like I can dig that. Like I can still connect with the person I grew to like.
Yeah.
The main character, even if the whole Dragon Ball Z with the shits, I still fuck with Goku. Goku's still Goku at the end of the job.
Yeah, still Goku. All right. That was it. 4?
Goku was one of my guys too, but I ain't even gonna use Goku at the end now.
Go ahead, you can put Goku on. Alright, my number 4.
Goku is the GOAT, so that'd be key.
Give my boy, the legend himself. No, he last. Monkey D. Luffy is my number 4.
Okay.
Come on, man, it's Luffy. Y'all gotta explain Luffy.
I mean, we do One Piece on here, so like, you know. I said we do One Piece on the pod.
Yeah, you gotta put one with dude. Listen, man, it's Luffy. How can you not love lovable, goofy Luffy?
Goofy Luffy. Okay.
I'm gonna get into some spoilers for this man, but it's alright.
Keep talking.
Are you bringing him in? Bringing my man in? Know what I'm saying? Listen.
He got Monkey D.
Monkey D.
Monkey D Hoochie. Goku!
Listen, the basis. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get the base.
I know you do need a base. But, I mean, Monkey D Luffy, there's not much you can really hate on. Rubber Man, interesting power. You don't get that a lot of anime.
Nope.
He's like...
Do you ever get that ever again in any anime? You said you don't get it a lot. Do you ever get it again, Rubber Man?
I mean, I guess Hisoka. Bungee gum is kind of rubbery. He has the properties of both gum and rubber. You ever see that meme?
Yeah, but he's not, as a person...
He's not rubber yet. But
Okay, so that's the only other time is a use. Alright, so we got one other person.
but
It's okay.
I like the fact that Luffy's like he's a pirate,
He's a level idiot.
so he's not a hero. Or he won't let you call him a hero. You didn't get that far yet, but there's a moment in a show where somebody's trying to call him a hero and he don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I'm just doing this because you're my friend. Or I'm just doing this because you promised me meat. Like, he don't save people. He's an asshole. He's a pirate. Like, there's even a moment in an arc where they're all trying to steal gold. But they helped the people prior. So they're running away with the gold. Meanwhile, the people on the island are trying to give them the gold for helping them. Because at the end of the day, they don't see themselves as good guys. They're just helping people they made friends with. So I like the fact that...
You know the funniest thing about One Piece to me? And the way they set Luffy up, or the way they make Luffy as a character?
Mm-hmm.
It's an anime, and they basically make Luffy a monk.
Okay.
He basically like the ideals of being a monk is like you do the good deed and don't wait around for gratification for a thank you or nothing like that. So he doing what he doing. He don't want nothing in return.
Yeah.
He don't even want you to say thank you. Like he out. He'll leave before you try to care. And he did that with the dude on the one island. And he knocked the mayor out, and the mayor wanted to say, and he'll leave before you even like. They make him move like a monk, but he's the bad guy, and it's like.
Yeah, because
it's basically the whole like don't judge a book by its cover situation, and
yes, because I was about to say as you get deeper in the show, like you'll start to see that it's like they're pirates. The Marines supposed to be good guys,
and this seems to be the other way around.
The other way around. So it's like this morally great thing where yes, there is. It's like guilty by association. It's like a cop. I'm gonna translate to a cop. You may not be a bad cop, but you're still under that system. So that's kind of where Luffy and the Marines are, where Luffy isn't a bad guy, but he's still calling himself a pirate. So by association, he's a bad guy.
Bad guy.
So I do like that. It's like, you got to pick a side. One Piece pretty much gives you that option where you got to pick a side. Who's a bad guy? Who's a good guy? And Luffy pretty much sits right in there with
you know what? If you all like, oh man, the crazy thing about anime is when you have discussions like this, it's like if you want to get deep about it, you can so much.
Yeah.
And it's like
you can keep it. You can treat anime like the simplest thing, but honestly, like the people that actually watch it,
it's very
dig
deep
into anime.
So like and on this right here, where you say is like they basically make you pick a side. Is like it's so crazy. And sometimes when I talk to people, people be mad at me because like I always go to the extreme, as in like I won't give you a simple small example. Something that you can rebuttal with an excuse. I'll go all the way to the end and make it life or death.
Yeah.
So that you would have to give me an answer, like a real answer. Like you can't give me an excuse of why you wouldn't. Oh, why you didn't go outside? Why you didn't go outside and do such and such? Somebody give you a bullshit excuse. Yeah. But if you make it a why you didn't go outside, you would have died.
Exactly.
Then it's a. Well, why you gotta be so? It wasn't that. Right. And in this situation, it's like people would think it's like, oh, it's the pirates or the Marines. Yeah. Pick a side. It's not that serious. But then when you change it and be like, oh, it's like cops. Yeah. Oh, you might be a bad. Exactly. Then it's like pick a side. Then it's like oh
yeah, because
the cops are being bad, but they're supposed to be good guys. Like the Marines, and then that's called the whoever, an average citizen that get pulled over by a cop or pirate.
Exactly.
And it's like, you're portrayed as the bad guy.
Exactly, but you're not.
But you ain't doing nothing wrong.
Like, even keep it on the cops. Like, there's like Kobe. He knows Luffy's a good guy.
Why? Because Luffy helped him.
He knows the Marines aren't good because he was there with Morgan. Like, he's seen a situation where the Marines are assholes.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't protecting the village. They was attacking it. But Kobe still went to go be a Marine.
Yeah.
So, it's like those situations where you can think about that if you really want to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty much where Luffy sits in that, where he's just like, I'm a hero, but not really. The literal opposite of Shinra from Fire Force, who literally wants to be a hero. So, that's why Luffy sit there with me. good guy, but not really.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. Like that's what we spoke about it before. It was like the funny thing about One Piece is that like the good guys are the bad guys and the bad guys are the good guys, and it kind of it will play with your moral compass.
Yes,
because it's like,
and it gets like where
do I really make an assumption off of the title, or do I make an assumption off of the person? Because pirates, in theory, this could be real because pirates are real people.
Yeah,
and oh shit, I'm sorry. Pirates are real people, and Marines are real people, like real things that you can identify with. Like the Marines exist to this day.
Yeah,
you identify what a Marine is, and you identify what a pirate is. If you don't know what a pirate is, just think of Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, not Jack Sparrow.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, is it Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know why I thought of Jack Black in it, so it's the wrong person. Black Sparrow, Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. If you want to figure out what a pirate is, so you can pinpoint what a Marine is or what a pirate is, but when you put it in this. Because we didn't live back then with pirate times.
Right.
We only going off of what people say it is. So in theory, if you believe that a person can do a bad thing for a good reason, and you can believe that there might be a person like Luffy that lived back in that time doing bad things or being a bad person for good reasons, even a person like Usopp, who was a great person doing a great thing on this island and just joined somebody who helped him. Somebody who saved his life.
Yeah. He
joined somebody. The same way Kobe joined the Marines.
Right.
A good person. He joined the team. He picked the side. The same way he just ain't pick a side. He picked the side. And it's like, am I going to judge him off the side he picked?
Exactly. You basically, both of them joined the corrupt system, essentially. Because there are pirates out there doing...
We've seen it. Don Creed.
We've seen Don Creed. We've seen Kuro. Like, we've seen situations where...
We've seen Clawhador. Stop calling him Kuro. We've seen Clawhador.
Listen, man. Not a butler no more. Well, he probably is now. He in jail. But... listen, man. It's just... Luffy pretty much sticks in there where it's like, you can't judge him off his title. You can't judge him off him being a main character. Like, he's not played straight. Like, there's even a moment... You pass Alabasta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a moment in Alabasta where it's like he's talking to Vivi. He plays it straight with it. He pretty much decks her in the face like, yo, you worried about everybody not dying. Like, it's a war. People gonna die.
Yeah.
Just let me do what I need to do, which is beat Crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
He's not worried about the island. He's not worried about
none of it.
Some people gonna die.
None of it.
Let me try to stop it because you're my friend. I'll beat up Crocodile. Worry about that.
And it seems like, scratch that. It is... If you watch One Piece, you'll notice that like Luffy has better morals. Like, granted, I can respect you, I guess, doing the wrong thing. No, I can't. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I was gonna say I can respect you doing the wrong things if your morals is right. And
it depends what that wrong thing is.
It does depend on what that wrong thing is, but at the same time, I want to say it, but some of things is dependent on like personal preference. Like,
yeah,
what do you consider good morals to be?
Exactly.
And if what you consider good morals to be isn't what I consider a good moral to be, then I can't justify you doing something wrong and having good morals about it because it might not be the same. Like how Luffy justified doing what he was doing off of his morals, but Nami was justified stealing off of everybody because her morals was different, and she was just concerned about getting back for her peoples.
Exactly.
It was like, because Luffy didn't really fuck with stealing with
who's
people.
Wrong in that situation?
Yeah, because Luffy didn't care about. Luffy never stole from nobody. If you think about it, I don't know how Luffy was surviving. You never seen Luffy take no bread for he's just helping everybody. We never seen Luffy come back with no treasure.
That's pretty much where Nami come in. That shit too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah. And he's with this. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a morally great thing because he's with these people. Like, Zoro was called the pirate hunter before him.
Mm-hmm.
He was killing pirates for money, for food. So, listen, man. That was Luffy, man.
That's Luffy. That's Goofy Luffy, man. Alright, so my last John, it's not Goku, even though Goku is my guy. Goku is the GOAT.
Yeah, he started it all.
He started it all off for us. Very resilient. The training master. Faced every obstacle. Had kids. Made niggas love his kids.
Go 10.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't let him do nothing.
The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go with, for my last character, I'm going to go with, I don't even know bruh's name. Oh, yes, I do know bruh's name. I'm going to go with Belle from, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? Just for it's a very, 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 very interesting show. Got a lot of comedy in it. Character Belle, who has a very, very interesting growth process.
Yeah, he starts off.
You enjoy it,
pretty darn.
And you also enjoy this, John.
Yes, so I pushed it off. I was like, whatever.
He pushed it off because I chose it.
No,
everything I choose, he was pushing off. He didn't really like the name till he thought the name was too long and goofy.
No, it's not even that. It was judging by the name. I thought it was gonna be crazy, like a fan service John, like this. But it's not really.
Why don't you respect? And this is crazy because you watch anime way more than I do. Why don't you respect the goofiness of anime, like the humor aspect of it? Like why didn't you? No, of course, yeah, but that's different. That's different.
Mad goofy.
You started Gun Piece from the gun, like from childish anime, One Piece. So you knew it was gonna have the goofy aspects of it already from how it built up, but like, and you probably gave it a chance when you started watching it because you don't get that from the name that it's gonna be goofy.
Yeah.
But like just off the name, you kind of get it. You kind of get the feel that it's gonna be some like. I didn't think it was gonna be fan service. I thought it was gonna be like. I thought it was gonna be very heavy on like the silly side of it, and I didn't know if I was gonna be into that.
Yeah, see.
Then watching it, I thought it was gonna be silly, and I didn't know how much I was into anime humor because I haven't seen too much anime humor.
The silly comedy stuff, I don't mind. What I thought it was gonna be was Fire Force from Tamaki, a bunch. Like, just a bunch of dumb stuff.
I'm not going to hurt you. When I saw his goddess, I thought it was going to be...
Exactly, because that's what you see. When
you especially because of first episode, she crushing on him heavy.
Exactly. You see her, like, when you click on it, like, on Netflix or whatever, it's Belle, and it says, whatever. Hestia, yeah. And her outfit pretty much right there. You're like, all right, I see where this is about to go.
But isn't Saint Eyes on there, the girl? Isn't she on the cover as well? And she's her outfit, her armor outfit kind of little.
Her armor outfit kind of crazy, but she got like a full drawn too.
Yeah, she got like.
So I think
her armor outfit got a little sex appeal to it though. Yeah. So it's like,
but like it's not like crazy drawn in your face though when you actually watch it. Like
no,
has a promise with Belle because she likes him, whatever. But it's not enough to where it's like, all right, I gotta drop this draw.
No, definitely not. Like. Come on,
Belle himself is entertaining, so it's like
definitely he is very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
Very, very entertaining. I enjoy it. I ain't gonna hold you. So I mean, that would.
I wasn't expecting him to like. So the first episode, he falls in love with Heinz.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that to like
from the rip.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to like him back. It's the vibe I'm getting as I go deeper in.
Like, seeing like she like him.
Yeah, her team don't really want her around him.
The bull for sure.
Yeah, but he seemed like Belle pretty much gets all the girls, so that's why I say
because Hestia like him, the girl from the diner like him, Saint Eyes like him, his little minion, her carry the bag,
they like him. So it's like I don't know if the season 2 or not, but one of the other guys like him, the lady keep watching him, little evil one, so it's like. Even some of the dudes be wanting him. I'm like, all right, Belle.
All right, yo.
Belle just a magnet. And I do like that he started off weak. He had enough growth. Like, he started growing up levels a little fast.
Yeah.
Like, they gave him something unique to himself, which was he grows level faster than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't enough to make him seem like he overpowered. Like, him and his team not overpowered at all.
Not at all.
Like where I'm at, they literally just got the house and all that finally. So yeah,
That was a good boy.
Yeah.
Is it okay to pick up Girls in the Dungeon?
check it out.
Check 'em
Third
out.
season's just started. Gotta get to that. All right, my last.
Let's get it.
Since we talk about people that got swords.
Let's see how you do it. I started very unconventional, so let's see how you end it all.
Come on, boy.
I started unconventional and ended on an unknown anime.
Come on, I'm ending on one of the most popular right now, baby. Tanjiro Kamado.
Water breathing, fifth form! Blessed rain after the drought.
Come on, baby. Demon Slayer has skyrocketed.
I can't name them yet until after this movie come out.
Okay, fine. You stay over there. Demon Slayer has skyrocketed to be one of my favorite mangas of all time.
And he going off the fucking manga again. Here we go.
It's 205 chapters of greatness, but I'll leave it to the first season because I don't want to spoil it. So, Tanjiro pretty much starts off the rhythm.
No, spoil. Go ahead. Spoil these guys.
No, I ain't spoiling you. What about them? They read it already. I'm pretty sure. You? Nah.
Spoil
You're
me.
talking too much trash about some of the characters, so you need to see
Bro, I told you I'm gonna respect it when I see it.
Alright, whatever. We started. Tanjiro has one of the.
You know what? You might as well just say he your favorite character. Nezuko. Come on. I mean, not Nezuko. Zenitsu. They all get together. They become a trio. I'm sure they're gonna stay together. So so they all main characters. Come on.
Nah, but the main character is Tanjiro, so I gotta give it to Tanjiro. But Big Z is better. But
Actually, at the end of season 1, it's just Tanjiro at the
no, they all going on a train.
Demon Slayer corpse. At the end of season 1, it's just Tanjiro at the Demon Slayer corpse.
No, they all go to the train. The season 1 ended with them on the train.
I don't really remember. It's been a little bit.
Probably thinking because he was like the first one to start training, whatever. That's probably what you think about with him by himself. But I like Tanjiro because he's like, but you know how you get compassionate main characters and that compassion stops them, like it halts them. With Tanjiro,
hate them.
Exactly, you hate it because it stops the plot. They can't make a decision, and that's Tanjiro in the first 2 episodes. That's it.
Yeah.
He can't make a decision, and the dude Orokadaki tells him like, "You ain't gonna make it." Right after that, right after training, and you become a Demon Slayer, you never see that ever again. Like, there's never a moment where he sees a demon and is like, I can't kill it. Oh, no. Oh, it used to be a person. No. He thinks about that. I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but he does do it. Like, there's even a moment in season 1 where a demon gives up, and you thinking at that point, you're like, Tanjiro about to stop or whatever. No. All he did was switch the form and made her die, like,
instantly, so she can't feel the pain. Yeah.
It was like a gentle cut. Was what she explained it to be. So he has compassion for these demons, but it's not stopping his
From
mission.
killing nobody.
Yeah, you know he still got to kill him. He got his mission. He want to turn Nezuko back. So it's just the fact that you got this character in this conviction, to where these demons aren't stopping his growth or his goal.
Yep.
And he's not a crybaby. He's not overpowered. Like, I can honestly say, this is not a big spoiler, but he don't end, the book don't end with him being the strongest. Like, not even close. Like, some of the pillars are still strong. Some people argue Zenitsu is stronger. Like, he's not, like, an overpowered character. Throughout the story, about 4 years passed. So, usually what anime...
total?
Yeah.
Because you spent 3 years in the beginning.
And then, like, time goes by. Like, it's not those moments where, you know, you have animes where the main character gets strong as hell for no reason, real quick. Time goes by for him to catch up to these people, and still he's not up to their level.
Okay.
There's like a moment where they're training for like 4 months again, or a month go by again, or some weeks go by again. Like, time goes by in Demon Slayer, and he's still not even top 5. So I do like the fact that Tanjiro's just grounded. Come on, love the sword style. Who don't love water and fire swinging? Come on, beautiful.
Oh, he bust the fire out.
Huh?
Oh, he bust some fire out from his dance with his father.
The dance.
remember the Dancer in the Power. I'm saying like he.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his family stuff. But yeah, overall, man, just Tanjiro Kamado, man.
Tanjiro. So honorable mention for me, you know, I did mention that I was going to do Full Metal Alchemist. I just can't always remember the anime at this moment, and my guy Goku definitely is on the list as my honorable mention. This top notch dude, top notch.
He started all. You can't talk about top MCs and not mention Goku. Like he's the grandfather of anime.
This nigga Goku invented rival matches, man. Vegeta, Frieza, Cell. Like, come on.
I can't be mad at that.
Dude.
Can't be mad at that at all.
It's just too much. It's too much, and I honestly, like, low key, I feel like it's almost kind of a cheat, because it's like, there's a few animes that everybody know. Like, whether you're a fan, or you think anime is weird, or you don't fuck with it, or whatever your situation is, or however you feel about it. Like, motherfuckers know about Pokemon, so I kind of cheated using Ash.
Yeah,
but
not cheating,
but I don't like, if you ask the average consumer, they don't respect Pokemon on the anime tip like that. Like,
more so the games.
Yeah, they ain't. I didn't know there was an anime. That's how my voice just come off. Yeah,
you hear that a lot. I didn't know there was an anime.
Yeah, so it's like that's so I use that on the tip. Plus, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're a serious anime watcher, like, you not pulling Pokemon out your sleeve on like to call it.
Yeah, I like that.
To say, oh, I watch anime. I watch all the Pokemons. Like, you're not about to. You know what I'm saying?
I like that it was an out there pick though. I wasn't expecting you to throw out Ash out there.
Yeah, but yeah, so like Goku one of them dudes.
Everybody knows. Like it would have to be like Goku. It would be like Dragon Ball, Pokemon, and then you start getting to stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh that people probably know. Yeah,
because from my generation at least, like even the coolest football playing dudes that only watch sports and them niggas ain't watching a freaking cartoon day in their life to this, like, right now. They know about Dragon Ball Z. Like, they know.
You know what I'm starting to see a lot of though. Now that you mention it, he's not in my honorable mentions, by the way. I don't like him. But Naruto is another one that's like big for people that actually like if they know anime, they know Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Naruto's up there now.
I had no idea how big he really was till like all the celebrities.
Bro, I was just chatting with somebody recently that I don't know, like somebody I know that was like, "Oh, Mike, you watch anime?" He started telling me about Boruto, and I'm like, "Bro, I said, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't really fuck with that Naruto shit like that. Like, it's too long. Take all that, bro. I'm gonna be honest
he
with
went
you."
To the sun too.
I said, bro.
You say Naruto.
Yeah, he told my bro, if you just catch up, I said, bro, I'm a Sasuke fan, but I'm not watching that shit because, like, I'm be honest with you, I like Sasuke off his demeanor. Yeah. I don't even know shit about Sasuke from the show. I know what type of characters I like, so it's like I don't even have to watch the show. Like, I like Killua, I like fucking Sasuke, like I like Ray from Never Promised Land. Like, I got an attitude. Yeah, I got a certain attitude that I don't like, and it's like that's just it. So it's like
Zoro, you can see the pattern, people.
Come on.
You can see the pattern.
I got a certain
Inosuke,
Kageyama.
Yo, wow, you characters got attitude.
I got an attitude.
Yo, all your characters got
like Yagami, like they all got twos. They all got slight attitudes.
You get to My Hero, I already know who you picking.
Bro, all my characters like got slight attitudes. So it's like I know what I like out of a character. Like, I know what I'm getting into. So, and he's my picks, man. Like, you got slight attitude, you just that goofy.
Listen, man. All right, you pick Goku.
Mean demeanor.
For your honorable. I was gonna put him in my top 5, but he didn't really make it. Shinra Kusakabe. From Fire Force.
Yes.
Good character.
Listen.
He ain't in my top 5.
I was okay with you choosing Arthur, even though he's not really the main character. I was okay with you choosing Arthur.
Night King. But Shinra, the devil who wants to be a hero. Right off the bat, the smile. Gotta talk
gets you.
about the smile.
Smile gets you every time.
hilarious.
Smile gets you.
hilarious.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And already, like, being a Sanji fan, he had me hooked from episode 1 doing fire kicks. Like, come on. They was cheating. I feel like they were cheating with that.
Come on. You thought you thought a nigga wasn't gonna be with you breakdancing and shit like that, spinning on your head.
Bro, come on.
Come on. Man.
And it's not like it's something they just did to be cool. Like,
No, he mentioned, he actually said, no.
It's called breakdancing. Like, you don't like it? Love it. Love his character.
For the culture. He did it for the culture.
Definitely for the culture.
Come on, man.
Love his character. Love his personality. Love his powers.
Yeah.
And Fire Force is shooting on all cylinders for season 2.
Definitely shooting all cylinders.
That might actually be my.
Shinra is definitely a good pickup because Shinra is like, you don't got no bitch in him.
Nah.
Yeah, there's no bitch in him.
No.
He definitely off for the go.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely grown, like steady growth as far as powers go. Like we watching it, even though it's just season 2, but like he's still getting his ass whooped by people.
Yeah, he's not overpowered, even though he's like one of the pillars.
Yeah, like literally just saw him get his ass whooped,
like
2 episodes ago when he's fighting Uncle Reaper.
Yep.
You just recently get his ass whooped.
Reaper.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can't get over that, man. He's such a creep, but it's so powerful.
So powerful. So it's like it's a good John. And then guess what? And then what? Last episode, what? Sharon came back. It was like, oh, your bitch ass again. Like, yeah. So it was like multiple characters know, like, bro, you's a bitch. So it's like it's not a situation where it come into it's like, oh, it's like Goku is like, oh, he's so strong. He train all the time. It's like, oh man, I gotta fight this guy. Or it's like, oh man, It's like, oh no,
you don't know what you.
I beat him up already. Like I don't I don't know what he think is about to go on.
Like when Sharon go up against somebody, you now automatically like, he gonna win.
Yeah, no. He took L's already. He took L's, man, L's. And I'm not talking about L's where it's like, oh, he come back and win the next round. No. Like, took an L and had to go home.
Yeah.
Or go home and hold his chin like, damn.
His own little brother kicked his butt, so.
And he leveled up that one. He put a move out. He put a move out his trick out his bag that he ain't even had before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like he leveled up that move and still got his ass whooped.
I should love it. I love that about. Now that you said that, that's Tanjiro's whole bag, bro.
Level up, still get your ass whipped.
Still losing.
Level up, still get your ass whipped.
Whole level up. Nope, I ain't dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Just because you MC don't mean you get to power up and kill me.
All that.
But
you there.
But that was our top 5s, man.
Top five. Well, top 5 current. You know what I mean? I don't want none of you dudes to be acting crazy because we ain't hitting none of them classic up. Listen, man, current right now. Listen, you see we got some current and some olds.
Listen, don't come in here. I already know. I know the classics. I know you're going to come in here with Yu Hakusho. And they're going to come in here with Kira and stuff like that. Listen.
No, I'm not naming the boy from Bleach. He's not my favorite character. No. You know what I'm saying? No.
Ooh, wait. All right, I got another honorable mention. Now
please don't name somebody from Inuyasha or nothing like that.
No. Classic, Ippo. Boxing anime. Gotta mention my man. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. Had to mention Ippo.
I know Bebop, Robot, Cowboy Cop, whatever that shit is.
Yeah, they gonna come in with the classics. Cowboy Bebop, stuff like that. Zatch Bell. They gonna come in because we ain't named no classics. But our top 5s.
Listen. You get on my top 5. I'm fucking with you.
I'll put Joey. I always like Joey better than Yugi.
Yeah.
Or Kaiba.
Definitely on my top.
It's funny because this is a top 5. We did a top 5, but maybe later we'll do like just of that anime. Because like the MCs usually aren't my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was about to go off like.
Yeah.
We got to do another joint where we do top 5 secondary characters.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't pick Tanjiro and Demon Slayer. I wouldn't put Gon and Hunter x Hunter. Like I'm not picking Goku and Dragon Ball Z. So
what?
Yeah.
I'm going Piccolo.
Oh, for sure. Come on, man. The original oldest black
Piccolo.
guy.
Come on. Give me Piccolo, man. Stop playing.
Like, even as much as I bigged up Shinra, I'm not picking him. The only one I'm probably going to pick is Hinata from what I covered in Kosei.
Nah, I'm still going Ash. Cause who else
Yeah,
gonna
we gonna
pick
go, Brock? Like,
Professor Oak?
actually, no, I'm laughing. I might go Gary.
No, Gary was a good rival.
Oh, my God,
Gary was a
Gary
good
was-
rival.
Gary pulled up with the chicks in the car.
Yeah,
Smell
Gary.
you later.
Gary was a good. With the Joe, until I smell you later. Gary was a good rival,
Gary was
yo.
the guy,
No, Gary
man.
was the GOAT.
Gary was the OG rival.
Ooh, we gotta do top 5 rivals on Jones too. Oh man,
Oh, that'd be good.
most annoying rivals might be a even better one. Yo, top one right now that I'm saying most annoying rival.
What?
Fucking you know Asta, Black Clover, most annoying rival. Like
Yeah, you keep talking this Black Clover. What, you been watching it?
no, but I just know from what I know, because it's just so annoying because don't give a fuck that like he cared, but his demeanor is that he don't give a fuck, and it's like I mean, Asta be sweating.
He's like a more
he
dead
be
Kageyama.
sweating.
Like he's like
Don't make me spill my cup again.
because Kageyama responds to Hinata at least. Like just look at him like.
But he wouldn't. That's the thing. He wouldn't if he had the same flexibility as Mm-hmm. They're on the same team as a big picture type thing, but they're not on the same team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if Kageyama was on Nekoma, he would not be giving it. If Kageyama was on,
Of course he went to Nekoma.
If Kageyama was on Abujosai,
Oh no, for sure.
and Hinata's squad was still as good as they are now, he not giving that nigga no attention. He not giving Hinata no attention. No attention. Sorry.
Listen, man, but
Daytech, sorry.
and it's already
Bro, cause the whole thing is I'm gonna get you riled up. I'm gonna walk off on you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit the Kevin Hart. Hit the storm out.
I forgot my keys.
Hit the Kevin Hart and storm out on them.
Listen, man, but that was our top 5 first discussion of the channel.
Listen, man, that was. I'm gonna say that was a novice top 5. That was our novice top 5.
Yeah,
I feel like if Alex is more of an advanced player, and if he was sitting down here with not me, maybe more of an advanced animator,
Yeah, I can't go off.
they would impress you on some points.
Oh, they gonna press me on. They gonna press me on my list. I'm gonna hear it on the forum.
They're gonna impress you on
Like
some
all
points.
the anime you watch, you pick all the Shonen. I'm like, listen, man, I gotta keep it. That's simple.
Less for you guys in his defense. If you make it to this far in the video, I might not have picked all Shonen, but he kind of made it like he texted me and said Shonen top 5.
Yeah. The only reason why I'm not going to like specifically title it Shonen because technically, Fire Force and Your Lie April are not in a magazine, not in Shonen, but it's a Shonen. So I'm gonna just title it Shonen MC. I'm gonna go from there. Listen, man, y'all know what to do.
You wanna say it?
No,
Like,
I don't ever say it.
comment, subscribe.
Add a 4 on there because LeBron got his 4th.
And share.
Peace.